The girl just dipped her hand into the sea. A few moments later, countless fish came together at the same time. The waiting fishermen were all smiles. With the girl's help, they always returned with a full catch. But Ella's powers didn't stop there. 10 years ago, the mayor rescued her from a shipwreck. From the moment he held Ella in his arms, the mayor realized that his cuts had healed. The day he brought Ella home to raise her, his mother-in-law, who had been in a coma all day, gained the strength to hold her head up. From that day on, the clinic on the island was no longer patronized. Instead, the mayor's door was lined up because just a few minutes with Ella made the sick people feel better, and Ella's grandmother was completely free of Alzheimer's. Ella was the mayor's daughter, but she was a godsend to all the islanders. In order to keep Ella forever, they even cut off all communication with the outside world. But no one could have imagined that the angelic Ella had a terrible side. One day she put her hand close to a beehive, and the bees immediately fell. But just as Ella was enjoying the bees' kisses, she realized that Ellen was being stung and screaming. In the heat of the moment, Ella pushed her hand so hard that hundreds of millions of bees died in an instant. In order to prevent others from being afraid of her, Ella asked Alan to keep it a secret. But the seeds of disaster were sown. A few days later, they found a bunch of small red fruits. They knew they were poisonous, but Jack ate them on purpose because they had played this game several times before, and every time, Ella was able to make the poisoned person better. But this time, when they arrived at the mayor's house, they found that Ella was not there. It turned out that the mayor had gone fishing with his daughter. They are currently on the sea several kilometers away. Jack's toxicity had already kicked in, so the adults had to take him to a deserted clinic. But even though the doctors tried to pump his stomach, but the fruit was so toxic that by the time the mayor arrived with Ella, Jack had already gone to heaven. But with the intention of trying, the mayor still brought Ella to Jack's side. In the eyes of all the people, Ella put her hand to Jack.